Hello, YouTube, and what is that? Every freaking time I can't get a moment's peace. Where's my sword? There you are. The only thing I can say about these stupid fan-made Endermen is that they drop a lot of Ender Pearls. Yes, this is just from killing fan-made Endermen. I'm getting even more from my Ender Pearl farm out in the garden. So, welcome back to FTB Horizons with Kankadia. I've been a little bit off camera since our last episode, most notably which is I finally installed entrances for the other three modules here. Only one floor high, as you know. I still haven't put doors on there, so it's not totally sealed, but that's a minor detail. One thing I did want to show you here. So I was able to put the 8 blood runes in this thing, and I've been, every once in a while, sort of feeding it a little more of my blood to bring it up here, but I still can't tell how much LP or life points in this thing. For that, I believe I need this, a divination sigil. Now, I'm not sure if I actually need this to sort of right-click on a thing or if I need to actually install it. So we'll find out. But I need a blank slate, my weak orb, and some glass. So I've got all that here. Let's go ahead and make that. And here we go. So, 1 divination sigil. Now let's see how this thing works. Oh, Ender Minion. Now these things, I have never seen this thing actually drop any loot, but let's see what happens. Yeah, that thing has never dropped loot for me. Strange. The Mystic Enderman, on the other hand, I've killed 2 of those things, and the first time that thing managed to turn some of my some of my dirt into emerald. I have no idea how it did that, but I'm very thankful because I got 4 emeralds out of that, and I'm a bit pleased with that. Okay, so let's see here. We got Divination Sigil. Let's try right-clicking on this thing. Oh, cool. Okay, so this thing says, it's hard to read, but current life essence 10,000, capacity 10. Okay, so this is currently at its max capacity. So I wish I could do more. I guess it functions kind of like the Magitech staff. You sort of use it to gauge the level here. But this thing is now at its max level, but it is, as you said, at tier 2, and that's pretty cool. I think that means I can make an upgraded orb. And unfortunately, I'm pretty sure, let me just double check my notes here. Yep, I need another emerald in order to make the next level orb. And as you know, I only have 3 emeralds. I really don't want to spend them right now because I want to try and get 4 of them to make emerald seeds, which is something I'm going to get to when I get a chance. So one thing I thought I'd get to today is work a little bit on our farm, and I believe I have everything in place, or at least I have everything ready in order to make it a little more useful and automated. First thing I need to do is I believe I need to extend this chunk loader here. I've played around with the idea of using a spot loader instead, but this is simple. I already have it. So I think I have to increase it by 1 and show lasers. Let's go and see. Before it came just up to the farm area, so I did not include the farm. This way, it should include the farm also. Let's see here. Okay, okay, there's the lasers. Looks like. Okay, it comes just a little bit hard, so I think I need 1 more tick, and that should cover because it covers my wolves right now, but not everything else. So let's just fix that. Okay, so it did in fact need 2 clicks of that chunk loader increase in order to cover my farm area. So that's actually a pretty wide area. I'm honestly a little bit concerned about how wide it is. So I may revisit the idea of using a spot loader just for this little area here. I could make a second chunk loader possibly, but it seems like a waste just for this small area. However, one thing I am going to do today is automate this thing. So I figured out the way to do it. And sorry, let me first of all apologize for the additional noise. Actually, there we go. Just turn it down temporarily so you can actually hear me talk. I'm definitely going to get a sound muffler on this thing when I get a chance. So, what is the plan? Well, the plan is to get a sigil here, and then I'm going to use the chest that is somewhere among all these animals here. I'm going to use this thing here to connect over to my base and through the ME system. Now the tricky part is going to be tunneling. So I guess I have to sort of guess based on it. But I can help myself a little bit by making this visible, so that'll help me a little bit. Okay, now the difficult part is that things are going to fall into here, and I really don't know how else to do it. I guess I could, so I guess I'll dig myself in. So this is going to be a lot of dark time if I put this in at all. So here we go. Okay, so I'm now in here with the chicken. No, I'm here just by myself. Okay, so I think I need to go down like 5 more in order to avoid the water. I think the best way would probably be just to dig straight in through this way and hit the ME system on my southern module. So let's go down some more. Get some sulfur here and some amber. Okay, so I think 2 more ought to do it. And I really, you know what? I'm going to check. Sorry about that. This is why I love Zan's mod, because it allows me to check to instantly teleport back and forth between things. So I want to check what the basement Y level is. Let me see here. $59. Okay, cool. Okay, teleport back to farm. It's right here. Okay, so I'm actually too high. Cool. This is why it's good to check. There we go. So let's dig through. I'm gonna have to go 2, and I'll see you in a few minutes. And I'm back. So a little bit of time has passed. I actually had to take a phone call for a while, so I ended up playing a little bit off camera. But let me show you what I did in the meantime. So what I've got over here is a nearly finished system. Okay, just like I said before. So you get in here, have the sound down temporarily so I can actually talk to you. So here's what I have. I have a chest, and this chest is attached to an item duct. Underneath this block here is a redstone torch. I should probably get a half slab actually. It makes it look a little bit neater, but these things don't have trouble climbing over in any case. So I decided to use item duct instead of ME cable, simply because it's cheaper to produce. And I don't want to use it on my Certus quartz on that and everything. But next thing I can do it right now, in fact, is install the sigil stand. Now the unfortunate thing is I can't activate it quite yet, but I can do most of it. So let's see here. So I know it has to be actually on the same level. So let me just break this. Get out of my way. There we go. Okay, so let's go with containment and progeny. Okay, so this thing has containment and progeny. This stuff is going to multiply very quickly. And okay, this is a little bit. Oh, I know why. Because it's not connected yet. Okay, so my mistake. Alright, I take this thing down. Alright, so here's where I did wrong right there. I installed this thing. Let me just put this thing in temporarily. I installed it without putting in the gold inlays, and as a result of that, it won't work properly. So while I'm going back and getting the materials, let me tell you what else I did. So I dug that tunnel. It's a 1x2, all the way under here. And I actually had to end up digging a little bit of a trench. You can kind of see it here. Yeah, it's kind of this little three blocks across over here. That's the line that goes into our basement. I had a little trouble with the water. I actually had a number of trouble with the with chickens. They kept falling in, and one wolf actually managed to follow me in there. I'm not quite sure why or how, but I got him in my lasso, so I got to bring him back in a minute. Okay, so what we need to make right now are gold inlays. And not very hard to make. All we need is purified Vintium dust, which is this stuff here, along with arcane ash, which is smelted arcane compound, which is, where is this? Oh, netherrack. Hopefully that won't be a problem. I used up all the netherrack I had in my TE system in making the blood magic altar area, but get in there. If I have any, yes, okay, so I'll just take a stack out of here. I am running somewhat low, so I'm going to have to make another trip to the nether in order to power my magma system. I think it's a pretty good system in general, but I might want to explore a different way of getting the magma into it when I get a chance. So let's do this, and I need 2. Why 2? Because each one of these recipes makes 4. And I need 1 each for this. So, okay, I'm going to craft this stuff and be right back. Okay, 8 gold inlays. Cool. So I got this. I got the sigil stand, I got the inlays, I got these 3. Now the last ingredient is something that I should have realized I need to make before. It's an item out of Ars Magica. I think I mentioned in a previous episode actually, but I've seen this now in several Let's Plays, and it seems to be the best way in FTB Horizons of getting this particular setup. So all I need is 2 more arcane ash, a hay bale, and some and some sticks. So there we go, and we get a magic broom. Now this is distinguished from the I think it's the enchanted broom. The broom from Witchery mod, and that does not let you fly. What it actually does is function more like the Sorcerer's Apprentice, the old Disney cartoon with Mickey Mouse. It's that kind of broom, although I'm pretty sure it doesn't multiply if you destroy it, although I'm not really keen to experiment with that at the moment. So this should work as far as I can figure. The only foreseeable problem is that there's a problem with the containment area. So let's try and first take this out. Try and get these out of the way. Okay, so we got that. Now let's get the gold inlay in place. Just like that. And that should be fine. Let me just put another torch there just in case I need it. Okay, so first up, containment. Now I've measured this so that the containment field should function. I'm not even seeing it. I think it's matching the fence here, so they shouldn't be able to get out. I've had so much trouble with glitching, so I had to build up this wall over here a little bit high. Okay, so I got the containment. I have progeny and butchery. So this thing should start working relatively soon. Oh, wait. I heard something die. Why am I not seeing anything here? Okay, I'm having trouble sort of seeing the effect here. I think it's because, yeah, okay, so, okay, we got chicken. We got dead chicken. So this is definitely functioning. So now I believe what we do is we activate the magic broom by, let me click on an inventory. Okay, we click on an inventory. And it will sweep up all the items within a certain area. And to be honest, I'm not sure how big the area is. So it's possible we may get some backlog. Let's just see how far it goes. So it definitely covers this area here. Let me get rid of that waypoint while I'm at it. So I do not need that. I've got a lot of waypoints as it is. And I'm going to get more as I get more nodes. Okay, so it looks like it's kind of stuck. Okay, but now there's over here, and it's not registering it. Okay, so I'm gonna need to make a second, maybe a third actually. Yeah, I'm gonna make 2 more of these things and put them in here. So what this does is, as it sweeps the items and puts them into this chest that it's attached to. The items in the chest then proceed. Oh, there we go. So cool. Yep, perfect. The containment field is one beyond my fence. I don't actually need the fence in there anyway, but I might as well leave it in place. Okay, so we head down here, and this is the other end of that item duct here. I've got it powered. I don't think I actually need it, actually. I think you only need redstone power from a non-servoed pull as opposed to a push. And this is just a push item duct, because it's got the little blue arrow. So that goes into here, in this chest. But then from the chest, I have this here. This is a basic import bus from ME. And what this does is fairly slowly, but I don't actually need to go very fast. It will import all the items that are in this chest into our ME system. So now we should have quite several eggs and several raw chickens. Let's take a quick look. Yeah, I got some chicken here. I know I have a lot of eggs. I have a lot of eggs in there. I'm gonna drop some more off actually, but I got to make a couple more of these. I think I gotta make 2 more. Come on. So let's make a stack. Okay, so a stack of sticks. Drop that in here. Get another broom. I got enough for 2 more. Excellent. Okay, so. Oh, incidentally, if you're curious where I acquired all those hay bales, is because in the remember that enchanted forest we ran into, and we saw that elevated wicker man. Those were hay bales. Very handy. Incidentally, inside the Witchery mod, you can actually make. I think they're called blood-stained hay bales. They're purely decorative, and they are. Yeah, see, that is a concern right there. Okay, so we've got the one broom. Where is it? Where's my broom? Okay, why is there feathers over there? That's a little weird. But I mean, this is definitely not a perfect system. If it was, then I would, be doing like tech and stuff instead of doing FTB Horizons. Okay, seriously, where did my broom go? Oh, there it is. Okay, so the broom is pretty much taking care of this quadrant. So based on that, I'll have to say over here. I think you can actually sort of nudge the broom. I understand where to go. Okay, yeah, you can sort of nudge it in a certain direction. Okay, so this one's pretty much taking care of that corner. And I guess this one will take care of over here, I think. I don't want to have to make another. There we go. Okay, so actually I need a 4th. I need 1 more magic broom. And so I have 4 magic brooms. They're taking care of my fully upgraded farm. And it looks pretty good. I mean, I think the what do you call it? The concentration of all these animals is still a bit high, but I think it's just because of the way that Sigil Butchery functions and that it doesn't like kill things continuously, which is what you want. And it, of course, doesn't kill the ones that are too young to give drops. So based on this, I should have finally a secure food supply. I can make 1 more broom. Drop off some of this stuff. Yeah. When I get leather too, that was one of the main reasons I made this thing in the first place. Was not just food. I actually have a pretty good wheat supply. Come to think of it, I actually made a stack of bread not too long ago without any serious effect on my wheat supply. But I needed it for the leather. I really need it for that. So come on. All right. So which corner was it again? I think it was this corner. So I'm probably gonna get some of these things here. I could be competing against this. There we go. So that should. Okay, I hope that works. They may not play nice. Oop, that's right. I meant to right click, I think. Come on. Okay, so come over. Come over. I want you to stay in here. There you go. Smart broom. Okay, so I got my brooms. I got my sigils. This is a farm. Very cool. And by the way, I made a couple of breeds. I'm still gonna miss some stuff because of the way that this field functions, but that's gonna be the way it goes. So I was able to do a couple of breedings of these wolves, and I have to return this one to his family. And please tell me I didn't. Ugh. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm seriously considering putting a second bridge in here because this thing I think is kind of useful for going toward my nether portal over there. However, if I just want to go to my kennel, it's not really that convenient. So, hello, how you doing, guys? Okay, so I have 4, and this is number 5. So first thing, I need to right-click on all of them. Hey there. Okay, you can get up 2. So I think there's 6. No, 2, 4. Yep, 2, 4, 6. Cool. So heal you, you 2, you 2. I think that worked. And you. Oh, I have little babies now. Okay, so now the tricky part is that you have to make sure you right-click on each one. I don't think you actually have to have a bone in your hand because these are all bred in captivity. However, you do need to right-click on them before you leave, otherwise they will try and follow you. However, this time I'm going to see if I can get some drops out of these guys. So first of all, you stay. Oh, actually, you I'm going to heal. I think they actually grow. I think they grow faster if you feed them meat. So let's see. Excellent. That's it. That's Tongue of Dog. So we got our first Tongue of Dog. So that should be enough to upgrade our altar. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to kill one more of them. That would leave a couple left here. Okay, I got some wolf's teeth, which is not ideal, but it's used to make arrows. Okay, so I have 4. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm confused because it didn't function before. They couldn't. They were too close to. There we go. They were too close to consummate love mode. I think I may have killed the other one. Okay. So you little guy, hey, where you go? There you go. Now right click on you, and you, and you. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and nope, no drops. Okay, so I did get 1 Tongue of Dog, so that's not too bad. So stay, all of you. Okay, so we're going to be able to upgrade our witchery altar. That is excellent. I have not been able to find a witch's skull, and it's frustrating. Not only that, I haven't been able to find a nether fortress. That's another problem. So I'll have to deal with that when the time comes. So let's see here. So anyway, the method I'm going to use to upgrade our altar is I'm going to fill the chalice. So remember from before, we have a candelabra, which is an upgraded torch. That one's fine. And we have a chalice, which we're going to now fill. We also have the space for the skull and the wither skull, which we do not have at all, unfortunately. So how do you fill a chalice? You add redstone soup. Redstone soup is made in the kettle from various ingredients, including wool of bat and tongue of dog. I think I have drop of luck, but I'm not sure about that. Let me check. I think that might be one of the recipes that requires diamond. Let me see here. Let's see, circle magic. Oh, I don't have that recipe. Okay, so this is probably a good opportunity to make another book. Here we go. So I think I need distilling first. So, okay, I have Breath of the Goddess. Excellent. Okay, so distilling. Here we go. Ensure the distillery is near to get power. Place items in the distillery alone to get the credit of a jar. Wait for the distillery process to complete. Okay, so this stuff to get that stuff. What I need is luck. So, okay, redstone soup. Drop of luck. Oh, I was way off. Okay, so I need Mutanus Extremis, Refined Evil, which is made from, that's it. I knew it was something like that. Okay, so Diamond Vapor plus Gas Tier. I think that's the only way to get it. Oh, man. I don't think I have any. I may have one. Let me check. No, I don't have any gas tiers. Oh, crap. I don't want to go gas hunting this episode. I'll definitely do this next episode because I have to do this in the long term, but sheesh. Okay, so unfortunately I can't do that right now. One thing I can do, I got a little bit of time left, is in addition to running that cable, running the item duct over to the south basement here, and then running the basic import bus cable to our ME system here, I also ran another cable along the ceiling over here because, if you probably see my inventory, I made more crafting terminals. So this is now our Ars Magica crafting terminal. So that's going to be very handy when the time comes. And I haven't put in, I have another one here, but I haven't put it in yet because I'm not certain where to put it. I don't think I really need to put it here because this area is actually pretty wide. I mean, I think I'm going to put an infernal furnace here. But since I have this thing right over here, it's not really necessary. I think I'm going to put it over here, but not yet. So what you see here is a mock-up where I'm going to put my infusion altar from Thaumcraft. I have not yet researched infusion altar. I'm still kind of working on it, but this is where I'm going to put it. So here's my thinking. My space here is pretty tight. So I'm thinking main infusion altar here. I'm going to put 8 of the pedestals spaced 2 apart, which I believe I can do. I've seen people do 1, I've seen people do 3, but I don't think you can do close, so I think it has to be at least 1. I'm going to go with 2 because it might as well, because that way at least I have sort of aisles in here in order to move. Over here, my thinking is I'm going to put a line of warded jars like this, and I gotta figure out how I can do this. I'm hoping that I can run I think it's arcane. I get confused. I think it's arcane piping. It's the pipe that's associated with warded jars underneath here, and then have my arcane furnace down around this area. So anyway, that's my hope, and I'm not going to do it immediately because I don't have the research points at the moment. But over here is where I'm going to put my wand research station. This one I am fairly confident about the layout. I only need to do is make the pedestal here, wand recharge station, and surround it with 9 nodes once I am able to do node in a jar, which is a pretty advanced recipe at that. And I decided to put a second sort of one line of warded jars here, and a second line here. This way I still have access to this corridor so I can go between my 2 quadrants this way. So that works to a certain extent. Okay, so I think I'm going to call it an episode at this point. I know I didn't get as much done as I had hoped, but we did a little bit. We did a little bit more with blood magic over that way. And I certainly got a little bit more done with our now fully functioning animal farm. That'll be producing quite a bit of leather when time comes. I may have to rig out some kind of system whereby I take the chicken and the raw beef and process it into cooked food. But I may just suck it up and put it through this way here. So we'll see how it goes. But in the meantime, this has been Canicadilla for FTB Horizons. And have a magical day.